In this video, I'm going to reveal the secret of Byron Nelson's dip, as they say, the dip through the ball. Now, I've already talked about Byron Nelson and Gene Littler together in a video. You can see here, this is when they were playing at Pine Valley in New Jersey, and it was full speed, so I really couldn't see the dip through the ball clearly to really get the timing. But in this video, you'll see the timing because I happened to just come across a slow motion video of Byron Nelson. So when I decided to look around a little bit and see what was written about Byron Nelson's dip, and you can see this is from PGAtour.com back in 2020, how Byron Nelson developed the modern golf swing. And you can see here, Nelson mentored several successful players, including Watson and Venturi, but Snead and Hogan, their swings were more popular. Nelson's idiosyncratic dip through the ball is one reason why he was not the gold standard like Snead and Hogan were. I find that curious because virtually, well, really, most pros look more like Snead than Hogan or Nelson, because Hogan has his arm in particular his right arm, so tight to his trunk at the top of his backswing, and of course Nelson has the dip through the ball. But remember, it says dip through the ball. It's dip through the ball, and it's believed that the dip through the ball is why no one kept the club traveling down the target line longer than Nelson. But you'll see that that actually is not accurate. I had no idea until I saw the slow-mo. So this is a screenshot of Nelson in the video that I'm going to show you, and this is right at impact. And what I will tell you in advance is that right at impact, the dip hasn't occurred. So he struck the ball, and you'll see in a second that he actually doesn't dip until, well, the top of the backswing to impact is about a third of a second. So you're talking fractions of a second. So let's watch it right here. Let me get back to the starting point. Here we go. And let's watch the move through the top of the backswing and watch him go through the ball. You can see what happens here watching that knee. He's about ready to strike it. And right there, strikes it. Do you see the dip yet? There is no dip. No dip has taken place through the ball. It is afterwards it happens. But the interesting thing is that it's so fast because you're talking fractions of a second. So here we go. He hasn't dipped yet. See, the ball's out here. He struck the ball. Now I don't know if this dip after the strike has any reason why he keeps the ball down. He keeps the club face down the line long. I can't say, but here comes the dip now, starting right now. There it starts. You can see the dip. That's the dip action. The dip action is afterward. You can kind of like watch his Nelson. You can watch his right forefoot kind of go behind his left foot as he dips. That's part of his dip move. There it goes. You can see him dipping right there. There's the dip. See, the dip happens after the strike. There's a strike. Oh, here's a strike. No dip. No dip yet. And starting the dip. So there you go. So anyone who's trying to dip through the ball, you shouldn't be trying to dip through the ball. You want to be level through the ball. After you strike it, do whatever you want. But clearly, at impact and through the ball, Nelson was definitely not dipping. So if you found this video interesting, you've not seen my previous videos, check them out. They're all about how amateurs can reduce their dilemma, and the two biggies are, for us, standing too close to the ball for our rotational movement skills and not swinging from our heels properly and not using our legs properly. Discuss that in the various videos, as well as the Amateur Golfer's Dilemma book. You can get by just putting the name of the book in Amazon, and there you go. You can look through it and see. It's almost 300 pages, 25 chapters, and 5 appendices.